What's up, Escamania? How you doing? We've got a today command. So yeah. Hello there, Algora and YouTube. How y'all doing over there? So, I think... Oh, and real quick, Kasamius, thank you for the follow. And Lalo, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome. Alright, so we've definitely got some, like, styling stuff that is not ideal. Somehow the width of these got modified. How? There we go. That looks better. Yep, it is, Omni. Oh, I've got a bin. Hold on, do I have a link to that tweet? Here you go. Yeah, I don't normally wear the orange beanie. Yeah, exactly. No, that's fine. It gets asked a lot. Yeah, I like 80. Got this flex. At least want that text like, yeah, perfect. Okay. And yeah, no, that's fine. That's something streamers just have to do. Make commands for, you know, things that get asked a lot. So, yeah, I want to extract this out to a component. Maybe a couple components. Because I'm already tired of, like, copying and pasting the differences between these back and forth. It's going to be very similar to the audio component, but not quite the exact same. So what do we want to call it? Maybe list item? No, I haven't yet, Zachrit. I do think it's a pretty compelling idea. Oop. So yeah, home list item. Yeah, maybe it's just home list, right? And then we just do like the whole list there. That is something that I think could be better about Astro, just being able to define a component like within this same file. Maybe it's something that we could even do up here. Because it's only ever going to be on this page. I just want to keep them consistent without having to like change up the style. Like in two places. Let's try that. Hold on. Const foo equals function No, they hate it. Oh wait, hold on. They're saying on line 43. Did I leave something there? Nope. Yeah, so we can't do just ad hoc components in Astro. I think that would be really useful, rather than having to extract it out to another file. Alright, so what are the props going to be? Let's see. So, interface, props. Items. And each item is going to need a link, yeah, so image, link, title, description. I think those are all we need. And yeah, I've heard Biome's really good. Have you used it yet? Yeah, it does more than that, though. Biome is like 3 things combined, basically. So yes, it's got a prettier, like, style formatter that is faster. It's also got a linter, right? So similar to ESLint. I guess it's only those 2 things so far. I thought there was a 3rd thing they were planning on doing, but I don't remember what that is. I think at one point it aimed to be a compiler as well, but that was like harder for them to do. So if you're not aware, Biome, I believe, is by the creator of Babel, right? And 6 to 5. Sebastian McKenzie or something like that? Yeah, so creator of Babel. Did they also create Yarn? I think that was just a fork. So partially supported. Yeah, so this is tough, right? For Astro, it would only be the front matter, which means we wouldn't get any HTML formatting. So that would be a bit annoying. Oh, but I don't think we're actually going to need case once we make this. Yeah, exactly. So it really only solves like certain problems depending on what you're doing. If you're writing pure TypeScript, and you're using React, then you're fine, right? Because JSX, TSX totally work, right? JavaScript, TypeScript totally work. Once you get to like HTML itself, it's not ideal, right? Vue, Svelte, and Astro have caveats. So there's a lot that, you know, Prettier is still solving problems for that these other things just aren't. It's an ambitious project, though. And yeah, if I was doing just like a pure React project, I might give it a shot. Oh, and X Factor, yeah, you were totally used to the yellow. Yeah, I'm just double checking, making sure I didn't miss any comments. Right? Yeah, exactly. Astro, in the way that I use it, is a static site generator. It also has the ability to do server-side rendering and like server islands in like an HTMX style way. All sorts of stuff like that. I only use it as a static site generator. The thing that separates it from other static site generators, though, is that it still allows you to use React or Vue or Svelte or Solid or a bunch of other frameworks in your dynamic content that could be client only, but you still maintain really good performance and like SEO rankings and blah, blah, blah. That's the thing we're currently doing. Yep. I'm extracting out these components into an actual component. That way I don't have to like copy and paste or change like Tailwind styling in multiple places. So that's the part we're on right now. Nice. All right, so item index we're not even using. So now let's pull out this component that we extracted. Oh, and hold on, we can just do this part. Remix is absolutely overkill. Because again, I don't need server-side rendering. And that is Remix's forte. Now, the one thing Remix would do better is this, like, form submission. Unless I do some, like, extra special effort to make this a proper form and then handle that in a specific way. But, yeah, I'm thinking about just making this form client only. So I'll make this form client only. I'll have a no script thing that kicks in that basically just like gives the email address or something. But yeah, that is where Remix does shine. Remix is all about proper form semantics, things that can work without JavaScript, right? As far as like interactive forms go. And what's up, 2Tap? How you doing? The way I am using Astro is it's just HTML. So it goes wherever I feel like putting that HTML as long as I can route it to a server somewhere. So I can put it on Render, Vercel, Netlify, any static site hostable thing. Web3 forms? Sure, Obloma, 1 second. Yeah, GitHub Pages, for sure. Yeah, you could deploy an Astro site to GitHub Pages just fine. Right, Cloudflare Pages, same thing. This is just static assets. Now keep in mind that there is a server-side rendered, like Astro flavor. I just don't use them. But it is something that they're putting a lot of development effort into. I don't find that like the use case that matters to me at all. Wait, I thought I just... Oh, hold on. They got Escamania. 1 second. Yeah, Astro.build. Yeah, no worries. All right, so this ends up being our link value. Items are then going to be all characters.map. All right, so does it render exactly as we wanted? Yes, it does. Boom, nailed it. All right, so now we just want to do the same thing and map over our clips. And that's actually the wrong link. Ooh, and I want to do this differently. There we go. So yeah, that'll handle like multi-digit clips. Honestly, like, we're gonna be ditching the place cage stuff anyway, but we at least like get it in there. So yeah, we see these get rendered, we can get rid of that now.
We are in the presence of greatness. Imagine
Hey, what's up,
Oblomo
Oblomo?
as a
Thank
star
you.
player in the
Appreciate
sport
that.
of hoverboarding, a thrilling competition where athletes race on high-tech
Yeah, thank you.
hoverboards through complex aerial courses. Their greatest play occurred during the World Hoverboarding Championships, where Oblomo performed a triple corkscrew maneuver around the towering Neo Tokyo spires, overtaking 3 competitors in the final seconds to clinch the victory. This play not only secured their championship title, but also set a new record for the fastest lap ever recorded in the sport's history.
Hell yeah. Good job, Oblomo. You're a sports star. So, it depends on where you are writing that fetch. If you're writing it here in your front matter, this is evaluated at compile time. So this will happen as we compile it, you'll fetch the new data, and then it is statically rendered from there. However, if you were to create a component, right, let's just say that we've got this like audio component, and we had something dynamic going on in there. I guess a better example would be like maybe if I created a React component or something, right, that does something in like a use effect and all that stuff. Well, one thing we can do is in our index here, let's actually just do that in my layout. Since this form is going to be doing a fetch, right? It's going to be doing a post request when we submit. I probably need to make this form client only. I don't think we can do that directly on the form. So instead, we'd have to do it as a component. So yeah, if we wanted to extract this out, let's do this. We're going to create a React component. export function context form. Now, part of what's going wrong here is we haven't added the Astro React animation. It's a really nice static site generator. I mean, they do, but I don't use it. So yeah, anything about that outside of my wheelhouse, I'm not sure. I don't do any of their server-side stuff. Ooh. Oh, I did not want that. There we go. This is HTML4. Okay, so we get this component out there. Then we bring it into our main page over here. Hold on, we gotta import it. So boom, we mark that component that we brought in as client only. So as far as like what we're going to see right now, it still renders just fine. But if we were to then go through and inspect element and turn off JavaScript, you will see that it doesn't run. Right? So now I need some kind of fallback for if JavaScript didn't load. So then, yeah, in that contact form, I can make an HTTP request. I can do anything dynamic I want. And client only isn't the only thing we can do. There's also client something else, I forget. But they're not auto-completing it. All right, so then the no script for it would be, please send an email to boo@cmgripping.com. Or something like that, right? That's a placeholder. I don't like how the formatter does that. So bam, Ah, yes, yes. So client visible, client load, client idle. Yeah, there are a bunch of them. Right? And client visible means like, yeah, until I scroll to there, it wouldn't show up. Various things. So you can actually fine tune when certain like interactive elements need to load in. Client idle is a really good one. Client load is a good one. Client visible is huge. I forget when client media kicks in. Is that like you would set like a breakpoint for it? Yeah, exactly. It's basically the, like for images, like load equals lazy. Very similar to that. We're using an intersection observer. I believe Astro is wiring up the intersection observer for you. So yeah, bam. We now have a site that works with or without JavaScript. Now, could it be better? Yes, Remix would allow us to handle this form submission a lot easier. If we had a proper server, right, we could also just do it ourselves. If we were running Astro, right, we could do server actions, and that server action could then accept the form submission, right? CSS media queries, yep. So yeah, the basic gist is we can make something that's going to work for basically anyone out there. Oh, I'll probably just spin up like a super basic like Netlify endpoint or something. I've done that for a few things. Anyone got any recommendation for a form service? I know there's Form Spree. Form Spree versus Form Spark versus Form Submit. Looks like Form Spark is more affordable. 25 bucks will get you submission credits. Interesting. They do the spam filtering for you, which is nice. Steelsode, you keep using this word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Oh, that is interesting. I kind of like that. That is pretty nifty. Yeah, kind of cool. Yeah, what are the cost of Netlify forms? Yeah, the Yikes replacement is good. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty much a Yikes there on me. Now hold on. How does EM nudge do? Right, it's just contact at EM nudge. Like, extremely simple. So we could just do contact at chrisgriffing.com. Do we think having like a submission form is really that much better? How much does HubSpot cost? Let me get more music going. Yeah, for like real business, HubSpot makes a lot of sense. For this, if anything, I'm debating whether an email is necessary or if I just send it to a Google Sheet. But even for the no script case, I think I'd rather just do an email. Right? So yeah, Google Sheet would make a lot of sense, but I think at the end of the day, the no script makes even more sense. Hider, thank you for the follow. And we even saw an article about it a long time ago. Oh, that's interesting, Omni. feel like it was just a few months ago. I just don't remember what the title of it was. Yeah, we're already getting to 4 months ago. Damn it, yeah, this sucks. Maybe obfuscation? Email obfuscation stats. Was this it? Did we just need to Google for it better? Here we go. This was totally it. This was absolutely the article. Good job, Google. All right, so absolutely no protection, right? In plain text, blocked 0% of spam. HTML entities, 0% of spam. okay. So yeah, if we wanted to do it plain text, looks like display none would do it. If we wanted to do a clickable link, HTML URL encoding, right? So combine this with the CSS approach, and I think we're good to go. That's true. Yeah. So that's a good point. I think if we combine those things together, though, we're pretty good. And we do want to do it this way. I don't want to do it just for special characters. So wait, URI encode. Right, so it just does that, and it's the percentage 40, right? So hold on. ASCII character. So it's not the ASCII code. It's the hex code. Okay. What's up, Sonic? How you doing? Okay, so function encode or fully encode string. I think this. Yeah, string to hex form. Let's see if that does it. Like a glove. Now, if we click it, we'll just say other. Never mind. Quit. Copy email address. Let me double check that our text here is just that. Yeah, all right. So a browser will copy that just fine. Pretty much anything will copy that just fine, right? We see it rendering in the bottom corner there. Yeah, you guys can see that. With just the at and the dot being encoded, but in the actual HTML, the entire string is encoded. So there we go. So now here, we can just do this. Class equals spam obfuscation. So it's not 100%, it was used on a small sample size, but it's better than nothing, right? So here it is without linking to the section. That help? So yeah, looking at the sets they gave us there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to inspect it. Right? Like, it'll never get 100% of all spammers ever, right? But at least we're getting, like, a good base effort. Then we're good to go. Alright, so I do need to use the restroom. What I'm thinking from here is we can actually try our hand at grabbing some of the images for these things. So Jory, really, I don't know about for a game specifically, but it applies to the same idea. What you want to do is a thing called A/B testing. Right? So ideally, you're collecting stats. Right? You need to collect stats. And the idea is that maybe you turn that feature on and off on a website for certain samples of your audience. And does it increase or decrease their usage of the application? Does it increase or decrease their, navigation to certain pages? Things like that. So at its most simple, right? I could theoretically do some A/B testing on the title and description before I prompt someone to email me. And whichever one converts better, that's the better thing. You can apply that same basic idea to something like a game. Ideally, you end up having something like a beta server for your game in which you can try this feature out, get people using it and testing it. And there you go. During raw development, you need to do user studies. You need to actually ask people. If you're talking about a game, though, that is already live and you're pushing out updates to it, like new features while it's in early access, you need an environment that you can push to that isn't your production environment, that you have people you trust in the beta form. So I think your idea is basically you need a beta environment. You need beta testers. You need actual users. So now your next question is, how do you get actual users? You do dev in public, right? Like the guy who made Manor Lords. He has been publishing updates to a subreddit consistently, like weekly, for 7 years. And that's how he built his audience. That's how he gets beta testers. That's how he gets feedback. So you need to be doing all this stuff in public. Doing it on your own, you only have your own instincts to go on. And that stuff's actually like more universal than you think. It's not just game specific. You need to be talking to actual users while you're building. All right, so let me go pee real quick. BRB. Ooh, that Disney Plus theme gets better every time.
This is medieval times!
Did that make sense though, Jory? I would also say, if you're not familiar with Pirate Software, that'd be a great question to ask him too. I'd love to know like the difference in our responses. Was it that this is medieval times? I didn't have it on. Wow, Theo's streaming on a Saturday? Interesting. I feel like that's pretty rare for him. Yeah, let's at least do a quick experiment on how we could generate images for our characters, right? I at least want to do that discovery with y'all here. As far as like adding new clips and doing all that stuff, that'll probably just be something I do offline, because I'll have to like record them and do all that stuff. setting up the actual email address that stuff would go to. We'll at least do that right now. Voice at cmgriffing or chrisgriffing.com. Nailed it. Yeah, I'm not sure where I have that email actually set up even. It might still be over on another service. Oh, our Vexilla.dev stuff needs work. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, I'd say this is pretty good for now. I don't think we want to publish just yet, so I'll work on doing that here at some point. But yeah, I'd say, yeah, once we figure out like a good way to generate images, right? AI image generation using hold on. Imagine, what's the right prompt for this? I want to take an image of myself and plug it into an AI and have it generate something based on a prompt. I assume Hugging Face has something for that, right? No, that's not it. Isn't it Hugging Face? .co. I guess that would be like image to image. And Omni. No, I've never submitted a Google Doodle. Nah, hasn't happened. Into a cartoon, maybe? It's probably not the right one. With prompt? Stable Diffusion can do it? I know I'm signed up for one of them. Oh, Midjourney is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, is that something Midjourney can do too? Oh, hold on. How about this? Let's ask ChatGPT. Stable Diffusion v2. So I'd have to like use it on something like Hugging Face. How can I provide, or what service could I use to provide an image of myself? Then using a prompt generate a new image. Runway? Yeah, so a 2-agent model, for sure, exactly. Which is why something like ready-made, like Runway, might make a lot of sense. That's fine. Oh, so we'd have to upgrade our plan? So yeah, basically we'd have to do some training then. What is the one that Levels IO made? Is it just like Photo AI or something? AvatarAI.me. I'm going to spend money on something I'd at least rather support. Okay, this one's really creepy. Yeah, exactly. ImagineMe.ai. I think Midjourney can also do it. Hey, what's up, Cyber Exploit? How's it going, good sir? Yeah, how you doing over on the YouTubes? Thank you all for being over there. That really does help. And yeah, so Cyber Exploit, we're basically, I think, done-ish with what we got over here. I just want to be able to generate images based upon my own, like, photo. So for Hubert, I'd want to imagine myself as, like, a creepy old man. Okay, maybe that's just a photo of me. But maybe for Tamlin, we want to imagine them as, like a, I don't know, like a super fake, cheesy personality. Damn it, is that also just a photo of me? I'm kidding, I'm just roasting myself here. So imagine me like, why don't I see their pricing? Oh wait, hold on, here's their pricing. That's really not bad. That's kind of a decent deal. No, this one actually seems really good. Yeah, thanks, Omni. Yeah, I don't need it to look exactly like me. Yeah, exactly. All right, so Omni, I'm going to remove the restriction. I think you understand why I did it earlier, though, right? So you will show up in chat again. Itchy ear. And yeah, I think the restriction is a good move for people that have been fun to talk to, but are just having like a bad bit, I think it's a little safer than a timeout. Right? Like, how do y'all feel about that? If someone restricts you from chats that no one else can see your messages, is that still a better experience than being timed out? And Omni, like, this is almost just a question for you as well. But yeah, so Midjourney might be the move. I guess we gotta look at like what the Midjourney costs. Wonder how much it would cost to train my own. Oh, and that's right, there's Dream Booth. Oh, the Chow Hippo is my favorite. Oh, I love the Chow Hippo. Oh, that's really good. All right. So, local Dream Booth, right? From 2 years ago, but So it looks like automatic 1111 is no good. Yeah, so it's seeming to me like the ideal way to do this. Right, as far as like my time is concerned, is probably just to pay someone the 10 to 20 bucks for a month, because I only need like 1 month worth of it. See, I only have a 1080 locally. In the future, when I upgrade my Mac Mini, then I'll have a lot more RAM to work with, and it might be fine. So yeah, okay. What's up, Mr. Faberdev? How you doing? Alright, so it seems like Midjourney or a locally trained Stable Diffusion or ImagineMe.ai, they could all somewhat work. So I'll at least... Hold on, let's look at their pricing for this one real quick. We'd have to upgrade to the $12 per month. And then we could train a custom AI generator. Let's look at Art Breeder real quick. We don't see the pricing. There we go. So yeah, I'd say Art Breeder, Stability doesn't really have a way of us doing that directly. I'm going to say these three. We're going to pop open to a new window and just minimize that window. All right, let's close some tabs and let's switch projects because I think we're at a really good point with what we got. Well, I mean, I think no matter what, we're going to have to, like, train Imagine Me, right? So that's going to cost us money. I think I'm good on it, you know? So yeah, let's close a bunch of tabs that we don't need now. Yeah, we never heard back from this one person that reached out to us. This album's still good. So yeah, Wanix seemed cool. They were trying to do some type of collaborative stream, but we'll see. What's up, Naughty Knitter? That was fun. Thank you for joining on the Jackbox games last night. All right, we'll leave that open. Orderly, I think we can close the orderly stuff. In like the blather round or whatever. Yeah, that was fun. Ooh, but I am out of water. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna go pour some more water. I'll be right back. So... I don't remember why I screenshotted that. There was definitely a use case for it. Gonna alert? Yeah, no worries, FD. Get some sleep. We'll see you again soon. Alright, so we're gonna switch over to Vexilla, because there is a real quick thing I want to fix on Vexilla. I do want to get back to working on Walter here soon. Let's pour another beverage, though. And yeah, what's everyone up to? How's your Saturday? Ooh, Dead Island 2 just went half off. Ooh. Okay, so the thing that we are working on specifically for Vex. Damn, chaotic. That's not good. And yeah, it's probably not under any kind of warranty, huh? Damn, how'd that even happen? AppleCare just expired in June? So you're saying basically Apple pushed the laptop out of your bag? I know, that's a conspiracy theory, but I'm into it. Right. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. You know, not much you can do about that. Now, hold on, I want to check something while that's launched. Okay, so yeah, we don't have dashboard.getWalter set up. Let me double check and make sure. Where do I have that hosted? Is that Cloudflare? There you go. Yeah, so Stable Diffusion and Dreamboot. So if I wanted to run it locally, yeah, basically just Stable Diffusion and Dreamboot and we'd be good to go. Now, is the effort of setting all that up worth it? Or would it be better just to spend $10 on someone else's platform? In many cases, that $10 is probably worth it, but it's a good learning experience to try and run it locally. So wait, how has Get Walter actually had visitors? Are people signing up for the beta? I don't even remember what email that goes to or where that gets collected. Okay, yeah, so I don't have any, I don't have the API spun up, I don't have the dashboard spun up for Walter. So I was just curious about that. But anyway, let's get back to Vexilla. There's just this very small thing I want to fix in the docs, but let's make sure that we can reproduce that. And, oh. Yeah, that table should not be going that way. But yes, we are able to reproduce the broken icon. So let's make that icon. And yeah, good night, good sir. Yeah, we'll see you again soon, right? So, where in this project are we dealing with all that other stuff? It's going to be here in source. Docs code snippet. We do code snippet.tsx here. And yeah, basically this copy code button iconify/react doesn't seem to be doing what we want. That is now refreshing. And we see it. Ooh, all right. And what's up, Tyrell? How you doing? Okay. If we do 1 REM, is that better? I think that's about where we were. I'd say we call that good. That's a fix in my book. All right, so our next step then is to verify that that's going to work. And what's up, chatting? Yeah, we haven't worn the orange one in a long time. Let me double check one thing. And yeah, we're waiting for our build to finish, and that's on render.com, I think. Let's go double check it. Hold on, real quick. Last deployed a minute ago. Ooh, buddy. Will it blend? Hey, it totally blended. Nailed it. So now we just got to work on why this looks the way it does. And that is a table rendering issue. We're going to have to think about how we want to do that. Now here's another bug, right? We've got TypeScript and Rust. We have the Elixir published, but it's not showing up in our list. So we'll have to fix that too. But hold on, real quick. 1.6 times 60. All right, so our next step then is figure out why our Elixir is not showing up in our code snippet for language selection. So set selected language, sure. Where do we see available languages? Okay, so content is getting loaded in at the page line and passed into this component. So what are we seeing in contents there when we do a PNP? Re-render that. There we go. Okay. So yeah, here in contents, we see data, just TypeScript Rust. Ah. Interesting. So now we got to go look at our snippets and see why that is. We do see Elixir in the installation list. So yeah, our snippet collection should be good too. When I missed a follow, PySec Ninja. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Let's get with some more synthwave playing. We see Tamil keys. That's it. Yeah, something's up with this. Alright, we scroll all the way down. We see just TypeScript Rust. You know, there's like a really simple step I'm missing. I don't remember what it is. Yeah, we see snippet, takes in the snippet key. Installation is that key. Ooh, a bunch of Earl Grey just arrived at the UPS store. Nice. I'm gonna stop and restart this, because I think there's something I'm missing. Right, and let's go look at these again, right? Elixir is in all of them. Yep. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we just needed to reboot. Yeah, so we got a bunch of like to-do stuff to fix, but we got the elixir added. I would say that is commit worthy already. We want to get rid of that console log. So boom, we got that pushed up. So yes, Elixir is now in our list of supported SDKs, and it's in our table. I don't like this side scroll bar, and that is caused by that right there. Right, everything else looks almost good. That part's no good, but I think that is due to this table. So yeah. Let's just do this. We comment that out. Does it render that? And, oh, we're not running our server. Oh, and you know what? Here's another thing we can do while we're waiting. we'll at least get that pushed up. That way, if anyone wants to actually take a look at the source code for our voice acting portfolio and how we did some of that stuff, you're more than welcome to look. I would say it's not like done, but yeah, we made some good progress, and if you're curious about some of the stuff we did, totally worth it. Oh no, did I break it? I think I broke it. No? All right, here we go. And yeah, what's everyone's, status for the day? What are y'all up to? Anything fun? Still in bed? Because time zone wise, you're like still waking up, right? Oof. So yeah, we've got something here that is causing some overflow. And I kind of want to figure out what now. $8 a.m.? Yikes. Nice, Naughty Knitter. Oh yeah. So that's on the main. And we don't have anything that shows or hides that sidebar. Which we might want to do at some point. Exactly, Naughty Knitter. Yeah, it totally works. Alright, so let's go to our layout. I think that's in common documentation. There you go, X Factor. Yeah, sometimes you got to go through your list of ideas. For sure. I'll have to do it at some point for this stuff. Ooh, the table still gets us, though. Yeah, so we got to think about the right way to style this table. At 100%, it looks okay, but it could be better. Life is good, but it could be better. I actually just finally watched that movie like a week ago. Man, Pedro Pascal's just such a... Yeah, he's a really good actor. Even as, like, a bad guy. He's still, like... Yeah, hugely relatable. So I'm wondering, instead of a table here, see how this ends up looking. Nope, not creates, crates. It ends up taking up a lot more space. I feel like the styling gets a little weird. Right? Because, like, for some of the longer ones, it kicks to a new line. We could just make this text a link. I think that's the way that works, right? Oh, I did it backwards. Then we just do something like that. At which point we could actually do it as a table as well. What are we doing? We are working on the documentation site for a tool that I made called Vexilla. It is static file-based feature flag. Basically, the full table that we had there wasn't ideal. And actually, hold on. You can just copy and paste what we had there. Yeah, Utkarsh, I would say check out that video. Let me know what you think. I'm really proud of that video. Not sure why it did it twice so recently, but whatever. I like the idea of language, source, and then repo. Repository, maybe? Wait, where's that text center coming from? Oh, that's from the user agent. Okay. I like it. I think that works. So compare it to what we had here, where it's like, you know, if we zoom in to 175, it overloads the container we're in, which makes things like horizontally scroll. Whereas here, it looks great. And I think it'll work on mobile and all sorts of stuff. I think that's the fix. Yes, let's go clean up what we have in that file. All right, so then the fix here is just there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. All right, cool. So yeah, anyone have any feedback or issues? Oh, hold on, here's another one. Foo. Oh god, we got an error on that one. Failed to load page find metadata. That's not good. Now I expect that to fail locally, but I bet we're getting that in production too. Runtime error unreachable. Ah, so our page find logic probably needs updating. And yeah, if you're not aware of what page find actually is, it's basically a way of getting like really good search, like Algolia style, for free by just indexing your stuff at build time and then shipping that up and letting it be like searched via the index that you generated at build time. So here in page find JSON, we see that. If we look at package JSON, let's go find our page find dependencies. Here it is. So yeah, page find is awesome, right? If you want to get some of that like full site search stuff going without having to pay for it, page find is the move. And what's up? I play games. How you doing? run this locally, just to be sure. This might be my favorite song on this album. Okay, so we built just fine. Oh. All right, so that deploy is kicking off. Woo. Site is live. All right, let's see. Did it work? Hey, it totally worked. That was our bug. We were just generating the index with a different version. Problem solved. Man, we are just knocking stuff out today, aren't we? And Omni, are you still out there? Yeah, really productive Saturday. We got some stuff done. Like, yeah, I'm stoked on it. So yeah, now we got to think about what we do next. I do want to look at Walter. Problem is, Walter is not open source, so it kind of like doesn't fit the title. But yeah, we knocked out a few things that have been bugging me for a while, like the copy button not working. Now it totally works. Yeah, we can adjust the title. Let's think about projects we got. Let's at least check out Walter, right? Let's see if we can even get it to run locally. Yeah, hold on. So we want to head into apps. Let's go look at our marketing site first. That's right. We did the documentation site as a Next.js application. I may want to fork that and turn it into an Astro site here. Or not fork it, but just, yeah, like rebuild it as Astro, which would not be too hard at all. All right, so we got our docs site. Got some images in there. How does the existing site look? Right? Yeah, so that looks about right. Man, what version of Next are we even using on this? We're using 12. What is Next's latest version? It's like way up there, isn't it? It's on 14 right now, no tie? Yeah, so we're a bit out of date. I originally picked Next.js because they had a MarkDoc integration before any other tool I had seen with a MarkDoc integration. At this point, Astro totally has one, so we could refactor. I'm not sure much value would be gained from doing that refactor, though. Yeah, I don't think we would gain anything from refactoring that. So we do see that the local web app does run. Let's double check and just see if we can get all these others to run too. So yeah, for everyone unaware, Walter is at getwalter.com. Oh. It is a billing tool and service that I want to set up at some point. And we have started, and we have a lot of work done. I think our next big step for it is actually to refactor our billing reconciliation module. And I'm not sure how that would work yet. I want to rewrite it in Rust. That way we have like real numbers to work with. Because currently we're using JavaScript for billing stuff. And that's a terrible idea. Ooh, and my API is not running right now. So we need another tab for that. Let me go look at the API real quick. Because there's a script we want to run instead of using Arc directly. Right? Architect is what we're using to scaffold out our backend. Our backend is a series of Lambda functions in which we have a Lambda per thing that we want handled, right? And we're using Architect, which is arc.code. One of my favorite things is I've chatted with Theo about it before, just randomly at like, I think Chain React last year or something. And one of my favorite quotes that I've heard him say, like in general, about especially like projects I work on is, I didn't think Architect was actually useful until you explained some of the stuff you were doing with it. That's like a paraphrasing. I don't remember the exact quote, but that was like really kind of Theo. That was awesome. And yeah, one of the big parts about that is Architect is very bare bones. It doesn't come with a lot of the stuff you would actually want when working with like a full-on API. So instead, I had to build out Calatrava, which is my own wrapper around Architect that adds all sorts of like extra like stuff around it. Currently, Calatrava is only made for my own use cases. I haven't done any work for anyone else to be able to use it, but if you do try and use it and you run into issues that you think you can fix, have at it. But yeah, for me, I've built up a lot of stuff inside of Calatrava. So, if you want to look at the source code of Calatrava, right? The wrapper around architect, right? Calatrava is an architect, so that's kind of like fitting. If we ever get famous, he'll probably sue us for using his name. But yeah, this is basically what it's built out with. So I got Calatrava Email, which are wrappers for handling MJML with various email providers. I'm using Mailgun right now, and you see that in our config for email. You know, like ArcUtils for like making Architect actually more usable. Yeah, I glue together my app.arc file from other things, right? Basically, and I gotta remember where I have this, right? I have my arc routes, and I'm gluing together all these routes into my arc file at like build time, right? So like all of this extra stuff of like, you know, my scheduled billing reconciliation, my queues, my plugins, like all this stuff. I am gluing this together in a way that's manageable, because otherwise we end up with an app.arc file that is 200 plus lines long. And boy, that sucks, right? Just trying to like navigate and understand it. I've got stuff built around like how to integrate and deal with like DynamoDB tables, right? So I'll create my tables. I got core for the single table data structure stuff, and then I have like a TTL table as well. I forget all of the use cases I'm using TTL for. I'd have to go look it up. We'd have to like familiarize ourselves with it. Basically, I haven't touched Walter for about 2 years. Which is sad, because I think it's actually one of the most monetizable, like, business-ready things I've built. And if I'd had it built 2 years ago and ready for people to use, it would probably be generating, like, bootstrapped revenue right now. Because there's so many, like, AI tools and games and things like that that would benefit from this kind of, like, billing as a service. They don't have to build it themselves. I'd really love to chat with Levels.io and see how he does his, like, you know, transactional usage-based billing, right? When you generate a new image on the Photo AI thing, he deducts from a balance that you built up from like paying for it. How does that work? Well, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd love to know how he kind of did some of that. So I'll probably reach out to him just to like chat about it eventually. But yes, Walter is pretty much the next like big project we're going to be working on. Credits as a service, but also usage-based billing as a service. So it's both, right? Credits as a service, usage-based as a service. The idea is, yeah, credits as a service is basically a microtransaction approach, because you don't want to have to like pay a payment provider for 2% of a microtransaction plus a 25% or a 25-cent fee. So yeah, by doing a balance as a service, which is really what it is, you can do the usage-based or microtransaction-based as you see fit. Our biggest thing that separates us from some of the other providers that do this stuff is that we are all about like the prepaid aspect of it. Like you spend $20, you got $20 worth of credits. You deduct from those credits as you use them or as you like transact with them. And that fits a lot of things. So basically we're trying to do like the DigitalOcean wallet or whatever they call it as a service. Which means that we are going to handle emailing users when their balance is getting low, right? Things like that. So yeah, basically this is the next like larger project that we need to launch. I have things I need to do for Vexilla still, but I think the biggest part of Vexilla is releasing out more of the SDKs that we've already built. and publishing them to their various repositories. And then doing like user testing and all that stuff. But I don't think all of that is going to occupy our like full time. And I need like another like full-time project to work on. We'll have side projects we work on. Because, yeah, I got these ideas, man. But yeah, I think Walter is really like the biggest one. And if I can get this thing like bootstrapped, I think it's actually ready for applying to Y Combinator as well. Or just for VC funding in general. Like, I'm gonna need more people than just me working on this to make it successful. So here's the thing. Let's go look at this. No, not for Calatrava. Let's go look at our map. So for Walter, I could have sworn we had a project. Looks like we don't. Yeah, Walter is not in our list. Interesting. I know I was doing project management of some kind with Walter. I think it might have been on their older project system, though. Ooh, but here's something fun. Yeah, we've also generated SDKs for Walter based upon the Open API generator, like kind of stuff, right? So we have an Open API schema, and we use Open API generator to generate SDKs. They are probably not idiomatic SDKs, but they at least work for the kind of person that doesn't want to use the API directly. And the nicer part about the SDKs is, at the bare minimum, even if you don't use them, you still get types from them. And those types are useful. Ooh, let me reach out to Gaming Crew real quick. And yeah, it looks like Acorn and Algo are probably going to be ready to game here soon. But I do need to go use the restroom, so give me a second. BRB. Oh, I gotta fix that scene. Yeah, I think I might have dragged Steven. Alrighty then. Alright, so Algo looks like he's good to go whenever, which means I need to get food going. So this might be like a good point to stop streaming. And yeah, like we got a lot of stuff done today. We had a really awesome day, actually. Let me get the headphones back in real quick. Because yeah, I'm going to be playing some games over with Algo Bro and Acorn over on Gaming Stream. We're going to be playing some Baldur's Gate 3, the Evil playthrough. And by evil, like I am playing the Dark Urge. That doesn't mean we necessarily need to side with the bad guys. It's just more like evil as in, we don't care if people die. So yeah, I think we're at a good point. This is a great spot to call it for today. I think tomorrow... Yeah, tomorrow is a day off. I'll be over on Gaming Stream most of the day tomorrow. Right, just getting work done. Tomorrow's a co-working day. And then we'll be back here on Monday. And... yeah, we'll decide what we work on. I think... Get Walter stuff is up there on my list, at least. I think, and yeah, we're even still calling it Guildfold. That's old. Yeah, our biggest thing for Walter is I think I need to refactor our billing reconciliation script. And that's basically like, how do we calculate the usage that someone has consumed, right? Like, how do we do that usage-based billing reconciliation? And we need to refactor that to Rust or some language that has, like, proper numbers. Could be Go, could be Rust, could be whatever. But I need to figure out how to release a Rust Lambda from within Architect. And maybe we just use Wasm. I don't know. I bet it's fine. Because we don't care about cold starts. We don't care about too much of the overall runtime. As long as it works. It's a thing that runs once a day. Now it does fan out for every single user that's on our usage-based billing. But that's not a bad idea. Like, it's not a big deal compared to some of the other ways that we might incur some extra overhead. So maybe we just write some Rust code, compile it to Wasm, and use Architect to call that Wasm. That might be totally fine. I don't know. We're gonna have to like think about that, how that compiling works and all that stuff. I'm thinking, I see Time Enjoyed going. I haven't seen Time Enjoyed streaming for a little bit. We're gonna go raid Time Enjoyed. I'm looking forward to whenever they get their hackathon going, but they're not there yet. But we can make it happen. And yeah, for their hackathon, we already have a project idea. That one will be open source for sure. I was actually expecting to be hacking on that like now, but they delayed their hackathon. Looks like they're still working on some of the Code Jam stuff. So yeah, right? The Time Enjoyed Code Jam will be happening. That's what she's working on right now, and I am looking forward to it. Whenever she decides to start it, that's when we start working on our Carbon.sh inspired diff tool. Spoiler alert. So yeah, people over on Algora and YouTube, thank y'all for hanging out. If y'all want to hang out over on gaming, the channel is Griffing and Chill over on Twitch. I don't stream that one to YouTube yet. So, sorry about that. But yeah, go hang out in Griffing and chill. That's my gaming channel. I'll see y'all over there. If not, I'll see most people on Monday. I'll see some of y'all over on gaming channel while we co-work tomorrow. And I'll see some of y'all tonight. So, I'm going to say goodbye